Hey, it's Matt here. In this video for you, I wanted to take a moment to share with you some of the things we're seeing in the market and what to expect as a buyer in spring 2021. We've been doing this each season now, and I hope that each season we can give you more advice to what to expect in that current market. Joining me here today is Natalia, one of my teammates, and together we're going to be sharing with you some of the things we're seeing and what you can expect as a home buyer in today's market.
I'm happy to be here, and as we can see, the market is very unusual right now.
Yeah.
There are lack of inventory homes in the market, different from a year ago or even 6 months ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, way fewer homes for sale right now. And I think people are really surprised by that when they're in our current market, that there's not a lot of homes for sale, and the ones that are for sale sell really fast. And inventory is really the story, I think, for everybody to understand right now about what's going on. Is, like you said, a year ago there were way more homes, not just because of COVID a year ago, but because the market was just radically different. And now here we are with maybe a third as many homes for sale, and that's driving a lot of what we're seeing.
And not even low inventory homes, but the homes that are available are selling very fast.
Very, very fast. I think when I looked at the stats recently, it was half of a home selling 5 days or less. So in less than a week.
Oh.
And well, for our buyers, when people are looking for a home, I'm always really cautious because I don't want to sound pushy, but I also want them to see the home really quickly. And not just see it quickly, but make a decision quickly because, well, it'll probably be gone in 5 days or less. And so that's a tricky part we have to navigate as buyers right now.
So they need to be ready to make a decision to see the home right away, or to make a decision and put an offer on the property
Exactly.
right away.
It's two things. Let's see it quickly and then understand we have to decide quickly too. I think it's hard right now for buyers because they see homes coming on off the market really fast and they feel like they have to make an offer on every house. I don't know. I don't know that that's the case. I think they should make an offer only on the ones they like.
And not having the feeling that the property is they're not going to have enough homes on the market for them to make a decision. Because every single day, new homes comes into the market, especially here in the spring.
Yeah, every day.
Every day. So they are going to have more available homes for them to see and make the right choice.
Yeah, and then when they see the home, the other part that I think we have to tell our clients about is there'll probably be multiple offers. If it's a reasonably nice home, they have competition for the house.
And not only like 2 or 3 offers, but we are seeing like 10, 20, or even 30 offers for the same property.
And don't get discouraged by that. Like, I think buyers are like, oh, that's way too many offers. Well, some of those people have no business making an offer, or their agent really didn't prepare them well. So only half of them are even going to be considered seriously. And I think everybody should make an offer. And you had some success recently with the people who made an offer, didn't get it, but decided to do a backup contract. And now they're moving in this week, right?
Exactly. Like if you're not the first winner of the offer, maybe they can think about being a backup offer, right?
I do think people are, just like we talked about, making offers on homes they don't love, and then they're also taking advantage of that termination and backing out. So I think there's a little more of that than we were seeing before. So I think with all these multiple offers and the market the way it is, the thing that buyers need to remember is to be prepared.
Yes.
And it's not just mentally prepared to make an offer.
It's being prepared financially
to
put an offer. Because sometimes we are looking at a home and it's a weekend and we need like approval letter qualifying. And
it used to be we could tell people, oh, why don't you take a couple days to think about it and we can make an offer on Monday when your bank is open or when the lender's available. Now it's like, we need to make an offer by their deadline of 12 on Sunday, and chances are you're going to have a hard time getting everything, all your ducks in a row, to use that expression, by Sunday morning. So being prepared, you can also be confident and feel good about the offer. One of the things that I'm encouraging a lot of buyers to consider right now is an appraisal waiver. That's a whole nother conversation, but it basically involves understanding how much cash you can bring to the table. And if you're just now thinking about that, it creates a lot more stress around your decision.
The most important thing is that they need to feel comfortable with the offer they are putting for the home.
I think there's nothing worse than the buyer coming back and winning and saying, we're paying too much, I'm really unhappy with the deal. My philosophy is we're way better off making an offer that you feel good about, and then if you don't win, you don't win, but you did feel like you put your best foot forward. And that's the approach I encourage everybody to take. I think the good agents realize their job is to provide good advice, and it's up to their client to decide. And so for our clients, they can decide what's best for them. And some clients will tell me, maybe my recommendation is too low. They feel like more is what's going to win. And other times they say it's too high, but I just want them to have good advice and then be able to make a decision for them.
And it's okay. We are going to be close to them and prepare the offer according to what they are feel comfortable with.
Exactly.
Right?
Obviously, we're trying to put them highest and best, but my thinking is, hey, I want to put them in a one-on-one conversation with the seller. I want them to forget about the other 18 offers and just be talking to us. Because there may be other terms beyond what we've offered that are important to them.
Yes, there are sellers that needs a leaseback on their home for 1 or even 2 months. And if the buyer is flexible giving that, he can have this one-on-one conversation with the seller.
Yeah, exactly.
The offer is stronger.
And part of that is being open-minded to the process, because most people don't come into buying a house thinking, I'm not going to move in for 2 or 3 months. But being willing to do that or open-minded towards that means they get the house they love. We've touched on this a little bit, but buyers need to really focus on what is most important to them in their house and not lose sight of that. Because with the market moving fast, it's easy to forget about what they're really after in the house. And when I say that, I mean, like, what are they looking for in home criteria or schools or neighborhoods? And, and then budget, like that's always a factor. That's usually a limiting constraint. It's funny, I often joke that people come to us and say, I want the best house, I want in the best neighborhood, which also means the best schools, and I want to get a really good deal. Well, you can't have all 3 of those. You have to pick 2. And most people are going to choose they want the best house in the best neighborhood or schools, and that means they're going to have to be open-minded on a high price. But if a person wants to really do well, I'd love to hear your opinion on this, but I would consider a great neighborhood and a good price, and then fixing up the house later.
Yeah, in this case, usually we might have multiple offers, but usually we can negotiate the price or even below the listing price because the house needs a few repairs to do it.
Yeah, and people think of repairs as sometimes really just an upgrade. Like the house is livable, but maybe not a 2021 or 2020 brand new model. But yeah, I think the takeaway I want people to understand is if you want a house that's 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, like keep that as your focus and not start getting sucked into other things. Or note to yourself, like, yeah, we are changing our criteria now. We've seen a lot of houses and now we know that this is what we want. And then stick to that.
And what is must have and what is just preference.
Correct. I want to thank you all for tuning into this video today. Natalia, thanks for taking time to join and chat with us.
Sure, thank you.
And if you guys want to learn more about Natalia, we have some great intro videos with her on our YouTube channel, or you can check her out on our website. For those of you buying right now in the spring, I would just want to drive home the point. Be ready to come to the market to compete and win. Think of us as your coach, as your guide for helping you get that win, helping you get what you want. It is competitive, but don't be discouraged. People are buying homes every day. We're here to help you, and we want to make this a smooth, enjoyable journey for you. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And in the meantime, make sure to check out some of our other videos featured on our channel.